Okay, so that's a lovely angle. Great. Exactly why I'm doing. Well, one of the reasons I'm doing the health thing. I thought I'd make that sourdough gal. Wow, words. That sourdough gal's wonder bread. It's sourdough, obviously. I've got my starter here. It needs feeding, so I'm gonna do the first step. Smells fruity. Definitely needs feeding. Definitely hungry. I have got Marriage's bread flour here. I get, because I do events and stuff like that, I get a 16 kilogram bag. This time it was less than £14. Last time it was £14.99 for 16 kilos of bread flour, which is nothing. Nothing. In most supermarkets, bread flour for a 1.5 kilo bag is about £1.30, £1.40. So it's about on par with cheap supermarket flour, but it's a high quality flour. So if you were to buy something like Allison's or Allinson's, whatever it is, their bread flour is a lot more expensive. So essentially, I'm saving myself money. Girl math. Besides the point, there's a few steps to making sourdough girls thing. I will put the link to her video or tag her or put the link directly to her website somewhere, just so you know where it's from. The good thing is, because although she's American, I'm sure she's American, not Canadian. People are so precise with sourdough, so it's not in cups, it is in grams. So first we need to make a sweet, stiff starter, and we do that by taking just a small amount of our normal starter. I've got quite a bit of discard there. I might have to make some like American pancakes or something and then freeze them for weekends and stuff. I've not got honey, so I'm going to use golden syrup. But our golden syrup tastes like supermarket honey anyway, so I'm sure it's fine. Water and bread flour, and then I've got to make I'm going to butcher this, a tangy. You know, it's like a bread paste basically, and it makes your bread really moist without having to add any additives. And then that's got to cool till tomorrow. This has got to sit and rise till tomorrow. So day one, sweet stiff starter and the tangzong, and then I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know that sourdough gal's actual name, so I'm just going to keep referring to her as that sourdough gal. Sorry, concentrating. She makes her tangzong in the microwave, but I think I'm going to follow the way Joshua Weissman does it. My bread flour. Perfect. I need 30 grams of water now. That's wrong. I was reading the discard. I need 60 grams of bread flour. Duh. Oh, this is why I could never have my own cooking show. I wing it all the time. Right, now I need... I don't know if you heard that. Right. I don't actually need that much of this. But she's a hungry gal, so it'll be fine. Perfect. Now I'm going to get the water, mix this together, make my tangzong. That's called a sweet stiff starter for a reason. It's going to turn into a little dough ball. She said to knead it by hand. So once I get it there, I'm going to kind of bring it together properly. Once I've got as much incorporated as I can, then I'm going to make my tangzong. Again, if someone could actually relay how I'm meant to say that, that would be great. I'm excited to try this, although I think I'm going to have to use 2 bread pans because that sourdough gal had a really, really long bread pan. Okay, so this was my sweet stiff sourdough starter at the end of the day, so I decided to bake. I've got everything in the bowl here, got the tangzong, got the sweet stiff starter, all the rest of the ingredients that are in that sourdough gal's recipe, and she says just to basically mix it up with your dough hook on your mixer until you can pass the window pane method, which is what I did. Like I said, I will tag her so you can go and find the recipe. I feel like I still underproofed them a little bit, but I was very happy. I should have taken a video beforehand so you saw how small they were. So, still need to work on my patience, but that is fine. I then put other bread pans on top of those two bread pans to help create some steam, as you see here. I then baked them like she said, but I took the pans off halfway through baking to let them brown a little bit on top, and then I brushed them with butter. I did turn them out onto the actual wire rack after they'd cooled a little bit, just so that they didn't steam and go funny inside the bread pan. Once the butter had absorbed and they had cooled quite a bit, I wrapped them in cling film overnight before I actually did anything with them. You see this. I'm a little bit scared that I've underproofed it, because that is my worst thing for sourdough. I'm so bad for underproofing the second time round. But we're going to cut into it. It feels soft like a white bread loaf, which is basically what Wonder Bread is in America. If you can call it bread, because it's like pure chemicals. So I'm going to cut into this and show you. And I'm going to have a slice with some scrambled egg and a little bit of smoked salmon, because Nick managed to grab some off of the reduced section yesterday. Please be good. Ooh. It smells good, it's soft. I don't think I've underproofed it. It's not gummy or anything. Mine have a few bigger holes than hers, but I'm so excited to try this. It's so soft. I don't know whether I should just try some as bread. I feel like it needed more salt. I don't know whether that's because of the sweet stiff starter. I followed her recipe. I like the texture. It's chewy, it's not overly soft. But I think, personally, I might add a bit more salt to the next time I do this, because it's the first recipe I've tried from a sourdough influencer that has genuinely worked. I think I need to work on my starter though, because it's a little bit acidic. That's my fault, because I hadn't fed it for about 2 days when I fed it before I used it to make the sweet stiff starter. So that's my fault. But this is delicious. If you haven't tried that Sourdough Gal's Wonder Bread recipe, go and try it. I will tag her below so you can go and find the link on her page. Look at it.